Often I ask myself, how do the pro-Palestinian protests, how do they get so many people to participate? Especially during the week, people are working. Americans are, trying to earn a living. And this guy decided to go to the pro-Palestine protests and ask them just that. How do you have time to do this? It's a Wednesday and you're out here protesting. Like, what does your schedule look like? Who is funding you? Check out these two clips I'm going to show you. Very, very funny.
I got to ask, it's the middle of the day on Wednesday. Do you have a job?
I do. Wednesdays, I have some flexibility, and during the day, I'm able to go do stuff. I have stuff I gotta do.
We leave our jobs because
tomorrow.
Our blood is not more precious than the Gazan children. That no salary, no slave wage is enough to stop me from actually raising my voice.
Do you have a job?
Yeah, I have two.
Yeah, I agree. And they ask the same question even when it's a Sunday.
Well, no, just because today's Wednesday, I'm just curious what people do.
And you do think that we don't work weekends? I'm sorry.
Why you're yelling?
Because you are asking loaded questions to us. You're trying to paint us a picture that we're like unworking Americans. We don't do. Apparently, we are somehow villainized. This happened at Occupy Wall Street. Every time we try to do something.
I didn't say any of that, though.
Yeah, you did. You said.
I said, do you have a job? Maybe you're projecting something. I don't know.
All he asked him was, "Sir, do you have a job? Like, why are you out here on a Wednesday protesting for people you don't know? That about a conflict you probably know nothing about." And he's like, well, "You're accusing us of not doing anything." It was great. And then he actually, an even crazier clip that I'm going to show you here, he confronted another guy who seems to be like an Islamist in America, who got very, very offended as well when asked about the fact that, why does he have a job? Like, does he have it's the middle of the day on a Wednesday and you're protesting for Palestine. You probably don't have a job. You probably have nowhere else better to go, because, you couldn't get me to go out on the street and protest if you paid me, thousands of dollars, just because it's so, it's so like so much of a bother, and dealing with the amount of people there, and you have cops there. You probably have the potential of getting arrested, all this other stuff. Like, for me to really protest, it would have to be for something that I really, really cared about. And these people, a lot of them never even heard about Gaza or what's going on with Israel, Palestine, or Israelis and Palestinians ever since October 7th. They had no idea this whole thing was going on, and suddenly they're out on the street protesting. It begs a question: are they just really bored? Are they just really looking for something? And here's another clip, which is really funny.
Did you travel far for this event today?
Excuse me?
Did you travel far?
Yeah. I'm from New York.
Oh, from New York.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What does your sign mean?
It says Allah is gathering all the Zionists for the final solution.
What is that? A mushroom cloud?
Yeah, just like we're saying that Allah is going to destroy them, the Zionist state, because they're threatening the Muslims.
Okay, yeah. Is that like a nuclear bomb or something?
I don't know what's going to happen, but it's like the example of what Allah is going to do, Allah's destruction. We don't know how it's going to happen.
Okay. What does your flag mean there?
It says there is no God but Allah. Muhammad is the messenger of Allah.
Okay. Gotcha. Can I ask, do you have a job?
That's not relevant.
Excuse me?
It's not relevant.
Well, I'm just curious because you're here on a Wednesday, middle of the day here. Like, what do you do for your day job?
It's not relevant.
I'm just curious.
It's not relevant.
Okay.
One can assume he doesn't have a job. The level of just managing to get people to go out of their houses, with the amount of people that are doing it, something else is going on. Something is going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing. Somebody is funding these protesters in a massive way, because to get somebody to go out on the street and protest for a cause that they maybe didn't know much about until very recently, and deal with the potential of being arrested, deal with the potential of getting shot with rubber bullets, etc. Obviously there's somebody else at play here, whether it be Qatar, whether it be George Soros, who is an anti-Israel, anti-Jewish Jew. He's an anti-Jewish Jew. And somebody else is involved with this. That's all I would say about that. For more, subscribe to the channel. If you want to help us make more of these videos, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/JewishUncensored. Also, check out our channel memberships, and really good if you subscribe there and join the memberships to get exclusive content. As always, thank you for watching Jewish Uncensored, and have a good one.